Hello everyone, I'm Randy Miller.
I'm Rod Edwards.
And we're here to talk about the Shroud of the Ancients role-playing game and some of the questions we've been receiving from emails on the Facebook and things of that nature, and from our Shroud people that are from the Kickstarter people rather, that are looking to support us. One of the questions we get is how do you reward your players and your characters for playing and accomplishment? Is it combat-based oriented? Is it heavily oriented towards role-play? How do you approach that kind of thing? Well, one of the things we looked at is the want to say, well, everybody's getting tens and tens and tens and tens of thousands of experience points in almost every game system that you play, and it seems kind of almost arbitrary. I mean, great, you pick up $100,000, but what's 100,000 experience points versus 4,000 versus 3,000 versus 2 or 1, as long as the goal is accomplished. So one of the things we looked at is really scaling back down the need to deal with these huge, huge numbers. And so we looked at a system where basically it's goal-oriented. So let's take the scenario where the giant has possession of a golden egg. Not to say that there are giants or golden eggs in our world, but we're just using an example for you. So your
but
goal...
That's up to you, by the way, Shroud Master. Yeah, you know who you are.
You can have giant pains in the butt. But anyway, basically what you get to do as an adventurer, your goal is to retrieve the golden egg. Okay. Well, how do you do that? Well, obviously in traditional games, one of the best ways to get experience points is to run up there and fight the giant, destroy him, defeat him, get all the experience points that he's worth, grab the egg, come back, get the reward, and you call it a day. Well, what if you're the type of character that doesn't like to run up there and fight the giant? Or what if, in our case, the giant is powerful enough to kill most of you in one blow? Not really something you want to do. So let's say, for instance, you decide you want to be stealthy. You want to sneak around the giant. You beat his defenses. You sneak upon him unawares. You grab the egg. You sneak out. You're gone. You're all the way back. You've accomplished your goal. So why shouldn't you receive the same level of reward as someone who ran up there and fought the giant and used their strengths to defeat the giant? So that's really the approach we wanted to take. In the same vein, what if you were a spellcaster and you wanted to utilize your spells to be able to locate the egg, bring the egg to you, and run from there?
Right, and a lot of ways that can be done as a wizard. We talked about in previous posts our flexible magic system. I mean, do you want to transport the egg magically? Do you want to convince the giant that the egg is not there, or it is there, and when you take it, and you leave the illusion of the egg there the whole time? You know, there's lots of opportunities, and the point is with our system, there is it's
goal accomplishment.
Right. It's not about who hacks and who and you know, in the old days you could you have to get up there and get face to face with the creature. It's all about achieving the goal and being rewarded because of it.
I mean, and let's kind of take the same scenario but tweak it a bit. Let's say instead of a golden egg, there's a princess involved, and so you go to save the princess. Well, let's say, for instance, in your escape, the giant throws a rock and injures the princess. Doesn't kill her, but injures her. Well, you've accomplished your goal, but you didn't really do it the way that you were supposed to, so, you don't really receive the level of experience points that you would receive or the level of reward that you would receive had you accomplished the goal with the princess not being scathed. Or let's say she dies, but you still managed to get the golden egg. Well, then you didn't really achieve every objective in your adventure, so you wouldn't receive the same level of reward as you would if you received it all. But again, that goes back to rewarding you as a character for role-playing your character based off that character's strengths versus trying to force you as a character to follow a vein so you can achieve the maximum goal possible. And that's really what our focus was to say to you as a player, we're going to reward you for playing your character. If your character is a caster, cast spells. Enjoy it. Achieve your objective. If your character is roguish and he sneaks around, sneak around. Accomplish your goal. Still getting the same level of reward. If your character is a fighter, pick up your sword, run in there, kill about 30 people, and have a good day. So again, it's really up to you and the Shroud Master really to be aware of what your role-playing is for your character, and we'll go from there. And that's pretty much it for this particular one.
Right, yep, and thanks for that question, by the way. And again, see you at the tables. I'm Rod Edwards.
I'm Randy Miller. And keep the dice hot and the soda's cold. See you later.